Hi everyone, so today I'm just going to do a quick video just to show you how to do a temporary fix on a nail that has started to rip or tear. Now, the nail that I'm going to show you I have already fixed because the week before Christmas it was starting to tear and I wanted to keep it nice for Christmas Day. So I'm just going to show you the technique of it. I hope you like this video. Okay, so this is the nail that was damaged. So it had cracked along here from the edge to and that way there inwards as well. So this is what the end result will look like once you do this technique. As you can see, it's pretty good and you can't really tell there's any difference in it. Okay, so here's what you'll need: tissue or toilet paper, a file, ideally a fine file, tweezers, and depending on what you've got, if you've got nail glue, that'll be the best. If not, if you've got a top coat or base coat that ideally has extra hardeners with it or strengthening, and that'll be ideal for this. Okay, so what you want to do is get your piece of tissue or toilet paper and separate one of the very thin layers to it. So it doesn't need to be perfect because you won't be using all of it anyway. But if you then got one of the very fine layers, and then you just literally just want to tear off a tiny piece. Like so. Okay, so next you want to get the nail that's cracked or damaged. Take all nail polish off, just in case there's any on there, and then get your nail glue or your base coat or top coat and paint the whole area around and on where the crack is. So in my case it was here, so just all the way along there. And then while it's still wet, get your tweezers, get the piece of tissue paper and apply it on straight to the nail and pat it all round so that it's flat onto the nail. Okay, once that's dry, you may need to get another coat of the base coat, top coat or glue, depending on what you're using, and just go over it again. You eventually want to end up with a thick bump over the area of the nail that we're trying to fix. It will look a bit of a mess, but once it's dried completely, if you want to get the file at the fine side and then just buff over it. Just be careful not to buff too much because you then will buff our little mound right off the nail. So just buff ever so slightly on there and just smooth it down so that it's the same level with the rest of the nail so it doesn't stand out, and then you can literally just paint it as normal. Okay, I must really love you all. I've taken off my nail polish just to show you what it looks like underneath. So there's the two sides of it, and you can just see the white of the paper and the glue, but it's just smoothed down, so when you've got polish on you can't even tell at all. Okay, so here's what the end result should look like. Shouldn't stand out, should look really nice like the rest of your nails. So I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks very much for watching.